Many people may have wondered if crocodiles are said to be perfectly evolved, with their traits remaining largely unchanged for over 200 million years. Have any animals ever converged with them in form and function? In fact, toothed whales and crocodiles have been evolving convergently since ancient times. Given the chance, crocodiles take on whale-like traits, and whales or dolphins, in turn, develop crocodile-like features. This one above is a gharial, and this is a Ganges river dolphin from the Platanistidae family. They look quite different in appearance. They. Now here are their skull skin. You guess which one belongs to the river dolphin and which to the gharial. The answer, the top one is the crocodile's skull, and the bottom one is the river dolphin's. We can tell them apart by the distinct skeletal features of reptiles and mammals. Yet their skulls are strikingly similar. In fact, it's not just the Ganges river dolphin and gharial or crocodiles and toothed whales share remarkably similar skull structures. A 2017 study published in Proceedings of the Royal Society B explained the fundamental reason for this convergent evolution in their cranial features. It is not driven by similarities in their living environments, but by the similarity of their prey. The research analyzed the skull and jaw shapes of more than 75 extant crocodile and toothed whale species. Overall, both groups fall into two distinct cranial types based on their head structures. Lungs not a type, as exemplified by the gharial and Ganges river dolphin we mentioned earlier. Their skulls and snouts are slender and straight, with a slightly curved lower jaw. Shorts not a type. Their snouts are broad and blunt, and the entire skull is relatively large and high-domed. The image above shows these two skull types. From top to bottom, they are the skulls of the La Plata dolphin A, gharial B, orca C, and dwarf crocodile D, all scaled to the same length for comparison. Notably, the cranial shape of toothed whales and crocodiles has little to do with the type of water body they inhabit, but is closely linked to the prey they hunt. Short-snouted toothed whales and crocodiles have a more diverse prey range and can take down relatively large animals. This skull structure generates greater bite force, enabling them to withstand the struggles of larger prey. In contrast, long-snouted species prey on small fish in rivers. Fast-moving, agile prey with quick reflexes. A long snout is a major advantage for hunting these swift, nimble fish. Strip away the external features of toothed whales, and don't they start to look a little crocodile-like? Now let's talk about the whale-like crocodiles that once roamed the earth. Modern crocodiles live almost exclusively in shallow waters and swamps. But this group, having evolved on Earth for over 200 million years, has diversified dramatically whenever the opportunity arose, typically during periods of high global temperatures. Throughout history, the order Crocodilia has occupied a wide range of ecological niches. There were crocodiles with upright limbs, adapted for fast running and hunting, slow-moving herbivorous crocodiles that fed on fruits and plants, and even filter-feeding crocodiles, much like baleen whales. Among all extinct crocodile species, one group achieved extraordinary success: the marine crocodiles, Thalatasuchia. As the name suggests, these crocodiles lived in the oceans. They inhabited global waters from the early Jurassic to the early Cretaceous periods. The image above is a reconstruction of Metriorangus brevirostris, a species of marine crocodile. And doesn't it resemble modern dolphins? Like cetaceans, whales, and dolphins, many marine crocodiles were fast-swimming predators. They evolved their limbs into flippers, developed tail flukes, and had sleek, streamlined bodies, all adaptations for rapid movement in water. In that era, marine crocodiles occupied ecological niches similar to those of modern marine mammals. And since they, too, evolved from terrestrial ancestors to ocean dwellers, it's no surprise that they share physical similarities with today's cetaceans. But the convergent evolution between marine crocodiles and cetaceans is not limited to external appearance. A 2020 study published in PNAS Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences revealed that the inner ear structure of marine crocodiles is almost identical to that of modern cetaceans. The image above illustrates how the inner ear of marine crocodiles became increasingly robust and compact as they moved into the deep ocean. The inner ear is critical for balance and spatial perception. A compact inner ear dulls the sensory system slightly, a key adaptation for surviving and moving in the deep sea. An interesting comparison. Cetaceans later underwent this same inner-ear modification in an extremely short evolutionary time frame, while marine crocodiles took millions of years to develop the same trait. Some researchers believe this difference may stem from the slower evolutionary transition rate of reptiles. Cetaceans are viviparous, bear live young, while reptiles are typically oviparous, lay eggs. This meant marine crocodiles originally had to live near land to build nests for their eggs. Yet marine crocodiles eventually move into the deep ocean, a shift that implies they may have evolved viviparity. This hypothesis is supported by evidence. The pelvic bones of marine crocodiles widened over time, a modification that would have facilitated live birth.